So you went
all
from B2C to somebody took a chance on you
Yeah.
to get you into B2B, but because you had the sales training and you had the methodology they used, was that an easy transition for you? Like that's a big chance to take on somebody, right? Without
Yeah. I think the big switch, it was my first sale. I'll never forget. It was a aerial imagery and GIS government contractor out of the Mid-Atlantic. And the buyer I was working with said, "Oh my gosh, Chris, you're going to make me look like a rock star." And I was like, like this is actually helping a company achieve their strategic objectives. It's helping this person advance their career, and it's helping my business. Like, this is a triple bottom line. This is pretty cool. And that just like lit this fire underneath me that I was like, oh, this is fun. Like I'm not, and no disrespect to the insurance industry, right? I have a ton of clients in the insurance world now. Once again, just was not for me. But it was just a different thing. And it really kind of lit this fire into me of, oh, like this is really kind of cool. And then you do another one, and you do another one, and you do another one. And yeah, it was awesome.
So did you use the same framework you used at State Farm, like in there, or did you have to adjust and change and like learn from the CEO? Because were you reporting directly to the CEO? Or did you?
Okay. I report. Dave was VP of sales and like biz dev, because there was a lot of like big strategic things we were doing at the time. Not we. There was no we in that he was doing at the time. I asked to get involved in that. He was like, "Nah, just keep selling." I was like, "Okay." But a lot of it translated from business to consumer to business to business. The biggest thing was I would just go and I would ask Dave, like, what questions should I be asking? He'd be like, well, you should go talk to them about how they're going to make this decision. Go talk to them about how they're going to, like, what their buying process is like. Are you going to go through contracts? Are you going to go through procurement? Like, you got to talk to accounting. And he just like helped me, like, was really gracious and taught me how businesses buy things. And once I overlaid, how like a basic buying framework, like a Sandler, with, how companies purchase things, it really became pretty straightforward. And then it was just learning how to sell and ask questions about how things were going to be applied and how clients were going to get their money back from spending with me. It was never about, oh, cool, you're spending 30 grand or 40 grand or 100 grand, whatever it was. It was like, what are you guys going to do with this? And just getting really comfortable asking the really uncomfortable questions. And that was something that I took from State Farm, was you had to be like, there was a season of my time there where we were selling life insurance. And that is one of the most intimate sales ever. You're sitting down with normally it's a couple, and asking them everything, all the awkward questions about their personal finances and what's going to happen when the primary earner dies.